Murder in Aisle 9. I'm Jason Horton.
I'm Rebecca Lieb.
And this is Ghost Town.
In 2007, the Atlanta-based band Attractive 80s Women recorded a song with some strangely specific lyrics, including, quote, "It's a grocery store with a deadly twist. You'll get shot in the head for your shopping list. It's the worst place to shop in all of Atlanta. You could lose your life over 12-pack of Fanta." The song was not being hyperbolic. In fact, it served as a cautionary tale for the unconventional and innocuous location of many violent murders and crimes. And yes, it was a supermarket. The grocery store began being the subject of folk fascination, not one quickly forgotten and lovingly referred to as, quote, the Murder Kroeger. Kroeger supermarkets were founded in 1889 by Barney Kroeger, who poured his life savings of $372 into his first grocery store in Cincinnati. Over the years, the grocery chain expanded exponentially to nearly 3,000 stores in nearly 36 states. On July 2nd, 1986, the country's newest Kroeger, Kroeger store number 295, opened for business at 725 Ponce de Leon Avenue in the historic Ponce Highland area of Atlanta. Its whole bright, shiny grocery store life ahead of it. But even then, it was not without controversy. To the neighborhood, the Kroeger signaled the area had lost its edge, its city vibe. According to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, one local said they were disappointed about the store's opening, stating, "I like seeing winos. I like seeing an occasional hooker. I like seeing the seedier side of life." The first 4 years of Kroeger Store 295's young life were generally uneventful, but in January 1990, the first of many terrifying events occurred, jump-starting the store's sordid reputation as being one of inexplicable violence. In January 1990, police found a bomb-like device inside the store, complete with blinking lights and a circuit board. Quote, "Whoever put it together knew what he was doing," a police spokeswoman said at the time. Authorities quickly dismantled and disposed of the device before it went off, but the perpetrator was never found. In February 1990, a series of bombs did go off in and around the Atlanta area. In fact, 2 were in grocery stores, making authorities wonder if the Kroeger bomb was created by the same, still unknown perpetrator. Just 1 year later, a 25-year-old New Jersey transplant named Cynthia Prolo cut through the Kroeger parking lot with 2 of her friends to grab a quick dinner. As they approached the store, a brown 70s vinyl-top Oldsmobile pulled up behind Priolo. The driver nudged her with his front bumper after she refused to step aside. She maced him, the car sped off, but then circled around the lot back towards her, firing 3 shots at Priolo. Said one of Priolo's friends, Damon Parker, quote, "He had his car in front of us and there he was holding a revolver. The last thing I heard him say was, 'I got something for you, bitch.' And he shot 3 times at Cynthia. I remember looking at him as he drove off. It was like he'd done it 1,000 times. He didn't screech his tires or anything. He drove off as cool as can be." Prolo was shot 3 times, once in the leg, the stomach, and the mouth. And she lay in the parking lot, still breathing but convulsing and unable to speak. Tragically, the young woman's heart stopped before the paramedics got her to the nearby Grady Memorial Hospital. Quote, "I don't think I was ever the same," Parker says. "I don't know how kids who grow up like that deal with it. But at that time, I just knew my temper became volatile. The more I tried to act like it didn't faze me, the more it did." After the news picked up the story, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution attributed the nickname Scary Kroeger to the store because of this terrifying event. That same year, one of the store's meat department clerks, Alvin James King, allegedly shot to death a Marietta man outside the 5 Points MARTA train station. King's supervisor, Angela Slaughter, described King as a, quote, "real loner who was, quote, real quiet." One witness of the shooting said he, quote, "smiled when they handcuffed him." Though this didn't occur at the store, it cast another shadow on the location's sordid reputation. King is now spending his remaining years at a state prison in Nichols, Georgia. In October 1999, a man robbed the Bank of America located inside of the Kroeger store. Thankfully, nobody was hurt, but the name Scary Kroeger evolved somehow, again using these events and the events before, into Murder Kroeger. In August 2002, a strong odor coming from the Kroeger parking lot raised the suspicions of a shopper who called the police when she found a man dead in his own car parked in the back of the lot. In 2012, a 20-year-old male junior at Georgia State University, Lee Lowry, was murdered just outside the Ford factory lofts, which shared a parking lot with the Murder Kroeger. Georgia State University students Rowan Hirsch and Rachel Bowen remember the name Murder Kroeger being ascribed to the store in their early childhoods. Quote, "I think my dad told me about Murder Kroeger when I was like 11 or 12, Hirsch says. He was picking me up from a show at the Masquerade and told me to meet him at the Murder Kroeger." Like so many Atlantans, the Kroeger was a pit stop between parties, events, and different points in their varied days. But there would be more deaths to come, of human lives and of the store itself. More after this break.
Hi, hello, how are you?
Hello.
How are you doing?
We're into January. We're solidly here.
We're deep in it. We're neck deep.
We're neck deep in Jan.
Yeah, and there's no way out. The only way out is through.
That's right. That's right. Don't be a hero. Just stay with it.
Just be a follower like us. It's
yeah.
It's great.
This is great. Fulfilling.
We want to say hello to anyone who's listening, supporting, spreading the good word of Ghost Town. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We want to say hi, hello, how are you to all of our government, especially those mayors, baby.
Love them.
Bring on the mayors.
Bring on the mayors.
Now, our mayors love to go grocery shopping. You say grocery shopping or food shopping?
Grocery shopping. I love grocery shopping too. That's an admission.
I do. I love it. I probably go, I'd say 2 to 3 times a week on the medium low end. Because I like to, I don't know, like sometimes I don't like to be like, oh, here's what I need for the week. It's like, here's what I need for the day.
Yeah. That's very European of you. You cruise into the marché, grab yourself a baguette.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm very European.
You're
That's
man
all
of the
I
world.
hear. Yeah. Our mayors love to go grocery shopping, and they have a favorite aisle of their own.
Do they?
Each one a different aisle.
They're so
now I'm going
varied.
based on my shopping experience. This mayor loves to kick it off in the bread / homemade pastry aisle. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
You want some hot dog buns? You want too many hot dog buns and not enough hot dogs? You want some bagels that are probably hard as a friggin' rock?
You want a big old cake that's a little bit smashed.
Oh, it's definitely, it's like happy birthday. It's a cake nobody picked up for their birthday.
There's frosting smears everywhere. Somebody clean this shit up. But I'll buy it.
Maybe some cheap kind of Little Debbie cakes might be in that aisle too. Why not?
A massive slice of pie? Why do you need...
Oh, yeah.
That's like 3 slices in one. Are you there for a whole pie or a piece of pie? Make up your mind.
And it is dry, baby. That pie is dry. The cake is dry. It's all dry.
Mm-hmm.
It's all Chris Hernandez.
Hello.
This mayor loves to keep her food fresh. We're talking Ziploc bags. We're talking aluminum foil. We're talking saran wrap. We're talking paper plates.
Whoa. Shit, this is getting intense.
Yeah, it's like, I don't feel like doing dishes. I hate the environment. How about some paper plates? Been there, done that.
Hell yeah. Some
Part of the
hard
problem.
plastic cups that really are going to sit in that landfill and that giant oceanic continent of plastics for the end of time.
Lots of red Solo cups.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a frat. It's just the shopping proclivities of Marissa Rothermel.
Hello.
This mayor's like, I want two things. I want chips and I want wine, because on one side there's wine.
Hell yeah.
And the other side there's chips. You want chips, you want, and also maybe in that same aisle, microwave popcorn and some nuts. Got some nuts, chips, and wine.
The Holy Trinity. I'm getting hungry.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Well, that's our one and only mayor, Matthew Clemens LeRae.
Hello.
This mayor's like, food is great, but what you add to the food is better. Take me to that condiments aisle.
Yep.
I want squeezable mustard. I want squeezable mayonnaise. I want squeezable ketchup. I want squeezable barbecue sauce. I want squeezable relish. I want it all. I want hot sauce. All kinds of hot sauce.
Pickles of all types and slices, sweets and
I
sours.
want all dill.
Zesties and spices.
Some kraut.
Sure. Is that there?
Well, this mayor loves spicing it up. It's Casey Weber.
Hello.
This mayor is like, making a dinner from scratch? No, thank you. Take me to that frozen food freezer. I love it. Good frozen pizza. I always keep a couple on hand.
You must. Maybe some onion rings. Maybe some hot sticks.
Yeah, it's some apps. Some maybe some frozen burritos.
Maybe a whole fucking cake. You want a whole Little Debbie cake? There it is.
You're like, all you have to do is put it in the microwave for 1 minute or your oven for 90 minutes. It's great. It's a great, it's great. And always
you can have it weird textured for less time. So it's in your mouth hot as hell sooner.
And cold.
Hot
and cold.
Hot on the outside, very cold on the inside. Or in the
evenly
oven.
cooked like a human being.
In the oven where you're sitting and rotting there, waiting, starving to get it to an appropriate temperature.
Your choice, our mayor, Kelly Meehan.
Hello.
This mayor is like, I need the necessities. I need toothpaste. I need toothbrush. I need face wash. I need hair wash. I need body wash. I need eye wash. I need wash. I need clean wash.
Baby
I
need
washy
washy.
wash. Baby need washy. I need powder. I need cream.
Where
only
do you
the most
go?
luxurious brands.
For that,
Only the high end.
Only a Head and Shoulders, maybe a Dove. Dove is really the highest end brand.
What about some Prel? You got any Prel? Let's go with some Noxzema.
Noxzema. There we go.
Well, if you remember this is our Noxzema mayor, Kat Joselle.
Hello.
This mayor is, in the most snobbish of fashions, is like, junk food? No, thank you. Take me to that produce aisle.
Who?
I want blueberries and I'll eat 5 of them and throw the rest out. I want little, those veggie trays that seem like a good idea to bring to a party.
But they're already very old.
That.
Yeah. Nobody wants
It's
that.
dry. Why can you strike a match on these carrots?
Organic, not organic. I don't know. I can't tell. I guess hopefully it's the cheaper one.
And then when somebody asks you to go shop for certain, like, I want this kind of cucumber, I was like, they all look the freaking same. And you're like, I'd rather die than ask somebody where a certain thing is. What's a green onion? What's a scallion? Did you say jackfruit?
Jackfruit. I was thinking starfruit. They always have some sad, shriveled starfruits in the corner, as if anyone at Vons is going to grab a starfruit. What is this? We're all here for cigarettes. Don't fuck around.
Well, somebody getting some jackfruit is our mayor, Ashley Matson.
Hello.
And then our governor. If you think our governor would step foot in a freaking grocery store, you are out of your ever-loving mind.
I laugh at that notion.
It's, you know what it is? It's for everyone else, it's farm to garbage to table. Because our governor needs to squeeze every last dime out of it. Flash frozen factory farming, GMO blasted, anything to get another $1 for their shareholders.
But meanwhile, she's eating the fucking most delicate, tiny, beautiful, microgreen, organic morsel of the most beautiful food you've ever seen on her private jet.
There's food that you don't realize is even supposed to be that color. You think it's the other color because you've just been used to getting.
Because we're disgusting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eggs are supposed to be blue.
Yeah.
Okay. That's just a little conspiracy theory for you people. And what is blue? You don't even know what the real color blue is. Only the elite know. It's only blue because that's what they tell you blue is.
That's right.
The most interesting thing we do is create this this fictional universe.
Yeah.
It's like Sims, but less interesting. I don't know. I never played Sims. I'm a rock and roller.
Yeah, no, naturally.
But under the crushing fist of our governor, Avian Noble. If you want no ads, no chit-chat, bonus episodes, 7 days free, just the good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/ghosttownpod. All right, you want to get back into it?
Let's do it. With the ubiquitous nickname of Murder Kroeger, the Kroeger store number 295 had a horribly dangerous reputation, and yet it was still seen as a social hub for residents. That didn't change when on March 10th, 2015, Joshua R. Ritchie, a father of 4 from Alabama who was working on a construction project, was fatally shot in the chest in the parking lot next to the Kroeger building. On January 15th, 2016, Kroeger Corporate had had enough, announcing that the location would be demolished to make way for 725 Ponce, $150 million mixed-use development incorporating office space, a new, more upscale Kroeger store with a bar and wine cellar, and expanded parking. In October 2016, the original Kroeger building was demolished, but not before hundreds gathered outside in a kind of Halloween-themed Murder Kroeger vigil, celebrating, or mourning, depending on who you talk to, the dark and enduring culture of the store. According to a piece by Rodney Carmichael called 50 Years, 1991, The Story of Murder Kroeger, quote, nearly 200 people came to pay their final respects the night before Halloween. Some wore ironic tees with Kroeger's classic logo designed to spell out murder. Others double-fisted lit candles and cans of craft beer. People shared their wildest coming-of-age stories. I lost my virginity in this parking lot, one man blurted out, as they waxed nostalgic over the Kroeger on Ponce de Leon Avenue. On October 16, 2019, Kroeger opened its new store at the same location as part of the 725 Ponce development. Despite hopes from Kroeger officials that the nickname Murder Kroeger would fade, it was kind of too late. The name had already been adopted to refer to the new structure as well. A headline from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution asked, "Murder Kroeger no more?" Decatur-ish, meanwhile, stated, quote, "Locals have a name for the store that just won't die." Attempts to rebrand the location as, quote, Beltline Kroeger proved unsuccessful, with the nickname instead being ascribed to another Kroeger located several miles away, also on the Beltline. Still, Damon Parker, friend of victim Cynthia Priolo, holds out hope that the nickname will die, along with the commodification of the Kroeger site, including T-shirts, signs, and other garish objects referring back to his friend's death. Quote, "Take some kind of responsibility. Don't treat it like it's some kind of trivial thing," he said. "Just think about any tragedy we've seen since 2016 and anyone who has trivialized it in public. The Orlando nightclub shooting and the shooting at a Walmart in El Paso. Would you make a T-shirt for that?" But what I personally can't help observing, again, is not the events within the store itself, but the community reaction around change, and how, despite the horrific things that occurred in and around the Murder Kroeger, how the grocery store, just a grocery store, meant something to the community far beyond the sum of its parts. A piece of unpretentious Americana that is disappearing within our heavily corporatized urban landscapes. According to the blog Good Beer Hunting, quote, "Kroegers are grounds for the full gamut of life's joys and sorrows. Kroeger birthday celebrations gone wrong, Kroeger car crashes, Kroeger creepers, Kroeger dates, Kroeger debauchery, Kroeger fundraisers, Kroeger Good Samaritans, Kroeger recalls, Kroeger suicide threats, and Kroeger weddings." Likewise, Murder Kroeger is just one of many Kroegers that have borne witness to death, including stores in Macon and Marietta, Illinois and Indiana, Milledgeville and Steubenville, Texas and Tennessee. It makes sense how many shoppers have clung to their local Kroeger, no matter how macabre a history it has, because, well, we're often nostalgic and change-averse. Redditor Pecan Pants encapsulates the sentiment around people's connection to this enigmatic grocery store, saying, Quote, once Murder Kroeger, always Murder Kroeger.